Driving school can get pretty expensive, which is why some teenagers wait until they're 18 to get their license, because at that age, they aren't required to have as much training.
But that will soon change because of a line in the state budget. Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trow has been poring over the thousands of pages included in that budget. Tells us now about this rule change.
Being able to drive in Ohio opens doors for families.
It allowed them to get part-time jobs. It allowed me and my husband to not be the taxi anymore.
Mom of three, Gabe Crenshaw's kids all went through the routine driver's license training at 15 and a half, completing 24 hours in a classroom and 8 with a driving instructor. Also 50 hours of driving practice monitored by an adult over 21. And all of these lessons came at a price.
It was a significant cost.
We looked at 10 driving schools in the area, and each one had a price tag of more than $400 for the classes. But Governor Mike DeWine says the cost and the classes are worth it.
We know that young people who go through driver's training become safer drivers.
He and the lawmakers have made it that even more people will need training. Under current state law, 18-year-olds and older can simply apply for a license, bypassing the majority of training requirements, like the classes. But soon, drivers under 21 will be required to complete the same training that minors do.
So many young people turning 18, never taking driver's training, and they go in and ultimately, sometimes after many failures, pass.
The Ohio Chamber of Commerce's Tony Long warns that this policy could impact the economy.
One of the hardest things it is for the workforce is finding adequate transportation.
DeWine responds that he knows cost and availability of driving facilities can cause problems, which is why he proposed putting driver's ed back in public schools. But the lawmakers took his provision out.
Having the opportunity to have driver's training back in the schools, I think, makes a lot of sense.
More driving training will keep people safer, so he's willing to work with schools to get this done. But Crenshaw says that this current policy will hurt the marginalized communities the most.
It will impact the workforce and just create another barrier for individuals and communities who are already facing so many barriers.
The law goes into effect at the end of September. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trow reporting.